Making $1 million is possible. When opportunity means preparation. I mean, people fight, I fight for people. Except, of course.
She doesn't do that one.
No offense to regular girly girls. I am now a girly girl. Nothing good comes easy.
If it was easy, everybody would do it. HR. Good afternoon. God bless you. Thank you so much for doing this, by the way. I really do appreciate your time and your presence. I know that you can be very, very busy, calls from there and there and there, but you took out time to actually do this. Thank you so much, HR. God bless you.
It's my pleasure.
God bless you. All right, so to the viewers out there, I want you to introduce yourself quickly. Who is our HR today?
Okay. My name
Yes, your name.
is Ojochimi Eyoiyang. I like to call myself a very dedicated, strong-willed person. And I serve in the capacity of the HR manager for P1 Royale. Woohoo! But beyond that, I think the reason why I'm where I am today is because I've shown capacity. That I can do it. I've never been an HR before, but by virtue of dedication, grace of God, most importantly, and the fact that I know that with God I can do all things. You know, there's been years of service, there's been years of coming, there's been years of hard work, and I'm in my reward season. So it's nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Amazing. That's amazing, though. A question just dropped at me because you said you've not been in HR before, right? Did you, by any chance, go through any course of being in HR?
Okay, yes, actually. So growing up, my dad used to say he sees me as an evangelist, someone that cares so much about people. I'm a people fighter. I fight for people for a living. Except, of course.
She doesn't do that one.
But I take people's calls like it's mine. And even though I started my career as an administrator, I've always been a people person, if I do say so myself. And along the line, I decided to take a course. I think that's the answer to your question. A certified course in HR in Nigeria. But even at that, the position did not come after I took the course. It came like exactly 2 years after I took the course. May 27th, 2024, to be precise. And May 27th, 2022 was when I was inducted as an HR professional. So if it's by the course, I should have been an HR like years ago. But it's not because of the course. But I think when opportunity means preparation, right? And that's what happened.
Amazing.
Yeah.
When opportunity meets preparation. So for a young girl out there, maybe like 16 to 17, she's done with school, and then she's lost, right? I feel like you're an authority over in that kind of space. Let's say she's kind of lost, you know, like
What's making her lost?
Well, you know, this is Nigeria. There are many things that can make you.
Okay, that's
there are
right.
many things that can actually make you lost. You understand? Let's say, okay, let's build a scenario now. You go to school, you get the certificate and everything, and then you come to the real world now, the hustle and bustle of Nigeria and Lagos itself, right? And you feel discouraged. You're looking for a job. You didn't find a job. It's very common in
That's
most
what's happening.
cases.
That's the reality.
That's the reality. That's what's happening. So what's your suggestion? What's your advice for randomly anybody out there that is content themselves, particularly the feminine, understand? Because you can relate to them.
Okay, so I'm going to be making reference to my family a lot because I'm a family person. So while I was younger, I'm still young. But when I was younger, my brother used to say, my immediate younger brother now used to say that, Jimmy, you're not a regular girl. And the premise of that statement from him is because, no offense to regular girly girls, no offense. I am now a girly girl.
Okay.
But growing up, I'm not that person that was fancied by things. Now, when I was 16, 17, because when you were asking me the question, I was thinking back. I was done with secondary school, and I think I was awaiting admission to the university. But between that waiting period, I learned computer. I thought I was a teacher. I was an audit. In short, when I started out as an undergraduate, and when I used to put my CV, I used to put auditor. I did not read accounting. I did not. I don't have any accounting background, economics, those kind of things. But I found myself in an organization, a car wash organization, auditing their books. You know, all of these things I did in my waiting period. All of these things I did in my waiting period. I was not idle. I was not helping my mom wash plates and going to market. I did that, but that was not all my life was about. You know, I was in my training process. So 16, I don't know what the 16, 17-year-olds are the people who are calling Gen Zs now, right?
Yeah.
Right. So your life is a bit different than what my life was. Or the exposures that you have now is a bit different from what the exposure of my life was then. So, but God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. What it means is that I can still advise you.
Yeah.
Right. So, as a 16, 17-year-old lady, young lady that is done with school, maybe you're still in school, I want you to always put God first. Most importantly, God. God is the center of everything that we do. And also, another advice I would give is to not be idle. Now, you may not even know what you want to do, because I would not say that my 16-year-old self wanted to be an HR.
True.
I didn't think that. That's about how many years ago? About 15 years ago. You know, but everything prepared me for where I currently am. So don't be idle. Find your hands doing something. In short, this is the best time to learn work for free. If you can, work for free. So before we did the crossover into 2025, I was telling my husband that I need to go back to the drawing board. I have a lot of mentors. Okay, I will not say this on camera so that I don't discourage people. I have a lot of mentors that I feel like I could learn so much from them.
Yeah.
And I just need to be with them for a month, every day, even if I have to take a leave of absence from my current place, just to be attached to those people. If I'm with those kind of people that I've scheduled to be with, and I will be with them just for a short period of time, I know where I will be. That one, I've calculated it, just to be around those circle of people. I don't need to do what they do. I just need to be around them and watch.
And observe.
You know, and the stage my life is, I may not have the luxury of time of a month, you know. So whatever short period of time to achieve that, I will. And that's where my advice is coming from. Young ladies, work for free right now. Be in the circle where you can learn so many things. There's so many things that is bringing money, but don't let the money be your focus.
Let it be the priority.
Don't let it be your focus, don't let it be your priority. Right? Everything you will learn in the next 6 months is even better for you now, because you have all the resources at your beck and call. And by all the resources, I mean a lot of 16-year-olds are still with their parents, right? But those that are not with their parents, they have social media, they have the internet, they have ChatGPT. If you want to type ChatGPT, how can I make the next $1 million?
To give you a lot.
There's an answer.
Yeah, there is.
Right. But you need to not focus on the money. You need to be around people. The network that you will create for yourself in your age right now will speak for you in 5-10 years to come. And that's what you should be after. That's what you should be after. I think that's pretty much my advice. Don't be idle. Get your hands to work. Do the real dirty work. Don't say, oh, I'm bad and bougie.
Because I'm a baby girl, though.
Baby girl things are good. My girls, I'm in my baby girl lifestyle right now. Okay? But I walked through it. Nobody can deny me anything I want right now. I can buy it for myself. But then when I used to ask for phone, well, that's by the way.
All right, though, and it still brings me back to the thing you said when when opportunity meets preparation. So don't be idle. Obviously, if you're opportune to learn as many skills as you can, learn, because the day it will come. I think you've heard of these things before now. Because the day the opportunity will come, they just look, this
and
is the perfect
even
person.
now, as an HR person, when I have a CV I'm perusing a CV for whatever position, we are really not even always interested in the CV. The interaction with the person is what strikes a chord. Is where we can establish the person's strength, if the person is actually good for the role or not good for the role, right? A lot of us, when we used to do CV, in short, I used to do my CV when I started. I used to send it to someone to do it, and then they will give me roles that I have never seen.
Chai, welcome to Nigeria.
they are my family, but they will give me roles. I will see a lot of roles. I didn't start out as a computer IT professional, but in my CV I will see IT professional, and I'll be like, okay, just to at least get my foot in the door, but which is good, right? Do what you can to put your foot in the door. But if you eventually are now in the meeting room where the decision will be taken, and you cannot justify what you have on your CV, it's a problem.
It's a big problem.
And a lot of HR managers now are not even looking at the CV. The CV maybe opens you to the opportunity, but you don't enter into the system if you don't have capacity, if you've not shown capacity. And the showing of capacity isn't just in the way you speak. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. That's the way the Bible puts it. So if it's not there, you can't say it.
True.
So
True. Amazing. It's mind-blowing. I've started to learn a lot. Now, in this area, right, the opportunities now extremely vast. As of then, before, when it was, there was a system there. You had to do this, you had to go to, you had to go this. Now the opportunity is vast. So knowledge is out there. And I also key into what you said, that your network is your net worth. The kind of people you put around yourself makes who you are. So that is, and then you also said something like, you said something that if you should have a mentor in every area of your life, right? Let's just dive down to finances, right?
Okay.
Do you think it's now easy in today's era to actually easily make $1 million?
Easily make $1 million. Nothing good comes easy.
If it was easy, everybody would do it.
But making $1 million is possible. Now, there's a disclaimer.
Okay.
I have not made $1 million. Right?
Okay.
So, because we have to be honest when we speak, so that wrong impressions are not being put out there. I have not made $1 million yet. But in my organization, that's the vision. Road to $1 million. And interestingly, the day that topic was launched, should I say this on camera?
No, of course. If it's not,
okay. Basically, a sale came that I would say I made my first $1 million.
Ooh, shut go by.
So road to $1 million for me has started. I remember one of the speakers saying, "Let every dollar count."
Yes.
Account for every dollar. And just right after that session ended, that happened for me. I may not be able to speak for others. And I believe I've started my journey to
Yes.
the $1 million. And it's possible. But easy, no. No, because if you remove $1,000 from $1 million, that's
Yeah.
999,
999,
900. But guess what? The journey has started. So easy is not the right word.
2025 journey.
Easy is not the right word. Possible is the right word. Easy is not the right word, but possible. It's possible to make anything that your mind sets out to make. Right? And every day, the action for that money must count for. Well, you must account for every action you do daily must account for the $1 million. If that is your dream, of course, if that's your vision. Everything you do on a daily basis must account for that. Yeah.
Do you believe in, I hear a lot of mentors, right? Do you believe in, before making your $1 million, you first need to make your $100,000. Before making your first $100,000, you have to focus on $10,000. Before you make your $10,000, you have to focus on your first $1,000. Do you believe in that that analogy, or do you believe that you can actually strike it? You know, if you think about this, there is person A, and then there's person B.
There's always two kinds of persons.
There's always two kinds of person. Now, let's say they have the same, they are the same point. You understand? The same
Rich
point.
dad, poor dad.
You understand? Rich dad, poor dad. Exactly. So there's person A and there's person B. Now, this person B meets a mentor, and the person says, "Oh, before you can make your first $1 million, you have to make your first $100,000. But before you make your first $100,000, you have to make your first $10,000. And before you make your first $10,000, you have to make your first $1,000. And then before you make your first $1,000, you have to make your first $100. So that is, this person now is open to this information that, okay, before I hit this $1 million goal, I have to focus first on my first $100. So the things that I start to do is now the thing that takes him, makes his first $100 and then scales up.
So I think your question is, before we get to the top, how many ladders do we need to climb?
So for that's for person A. But then person B now looks at it and sees a mentor that has actually done millions of dollars, right? And then this person says, "Oh, do you know you can actually just from where you are, you can shoot to $1 million?" So the opportunities around this person now is the things that he attracts now, like the things that I start to do is like, okay, let's say he starts to sell real estate of $1 million plus. But this person now has to do something that has to give him $100 and first and then climb. So what you see, this person A and person B, which one do you believe in?
Okay. Life will not make me give you a one answer. All right. Life, the way life works, the uncertainty of life will not allow me to say this is the best option. Okay. So it's very good that you celebrate your small wins. Even when the dollar hasn't come. The fact that you are you have a client, a prospective client that has agreed to do business with you is a win. So it's very important that you celebrate your small wins, right? And this is for the ladder person, the person that has to make the first 100 to get to the first 1,000, to get to the first 10,000 and 100,000. It's not a bad way to go in life. The most important thing is that you have a vision that you're working with, you know where you're going, and your daily steps are accounting for that.
Yeah.
Right? So that's for person A. And then for person B, you are in the right room, you have the right network of people, you have the right client base, you have the right clientele, and then your first deal gives you $1 million. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Has it been done? Yes. When you read books, you know, I would make reference to Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? The actual father of the writer is the poor dad, the bloodline of the father of the speaker in the book. is the poor dad. And then the rich dad happened to be the father of his friend. The poor dad now is a very empathetic man, right? How can he ask you to work and not pay you your wage, or ask you to work for blah 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 blah, you know? And then he still encouraged his son. Said, "Don't worry, my son. You'll be a great man. Blah 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 blah. You deserve this. You're a young child. You have done this. You have done." And then there's the rich man saying, "You've not done anything. You have to put in the work. You're not even angry enough. You have to pay the price. You have to encourage him." But the encouragement was in the form of bullets. Was in the form of push, hard push. You know, and even along the line, when I was reading that book, the wage that started at 10 cents for 3 hours a day was increased from 10 cents to $5. Do you know the difference? So that's like from
a huge difference.
10,000 naira in the Nigerian parlance, 10,000 naira to about 500K.
500K. Okay.
So you got a job that paid you 10,000 naira for 3 hours, and you are so angry that this is Nigeria. Even the minimum wage is 70,000 naira. This company, they are wicked. They don't value the life of people. This is so. There's so much anger in your spirit. But guess what? You went the following day. You showed up, and they still paid you the 10,000 the following day. And then after a while, because it got so, the writer got so angry and said, "Okay, I'm done. I'm not doing it again. You're a user. You really." And then the rich dad sat him down. You are here for a lesson. You want to know how you can be rich. So this job that you are being paid this amount is your first lesson. Right? Doing the job is your lesson. Learning on the job is your lesson. The pay that I'm giving you is not because you are giving me value. I don't know if I'm communicating, right? And then after he did a lot of push and all, I encourage you to read the book. After he did a lot of push, he now increased his value or his income from 10,000 naira in Nigerian language now, Nigerian money, to about 500,000 naira.
Let's use dollars, please.
And then asked the young chap if he would take the money. And then there was a pause. The person had to think, and like, this is a huge difference. This is it. But the person knows where he's going. He knows that he wants to be rich. And 500,000 naira compared to rich is nothing. 500,000 naira compared to riches is nothing. So he thought about it, and that thinking is that this is a good offer. Oh, let me manage it. But he eventually said no. There was inner demons arguing. The devil coming. Take it. You know where you are going. You don't know. This country is too hard. You need this money. You need to pay school fees. And the angel is saying, you know where you're going. And then at the end of the day, the angel won. And then he said, no, I'm ready to learn. And guess what the rich dad said? Okay, now that you've made up your mind and you're ready to learn, I won't pay you nothing. That means he took away the 10 cents and let him work for free. And he became more angry. What am I saying? So that I don't waste too much time dwelling on this question. What I'm saying is, if you know what you want, if your goal is $1 million, you will have to go through so many stages. There's so much you need to be informed with to manifest in that realm of $1 million. You have to know so much, and then you have to be ready to pay the price. Imagine someone that was so angry that they were paying him 10 cents, got so angry, argued, and blah, 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 and they pushed and said, okay, well, I'll pay you $5 now in the real story. And then his inner demons fought with him and said, even my father does not earn $5 where he works. I think a part of the book said that. An adult in that time did not earn that $5. And then when he now made up his mind that okay, really where I'm going is far. I really want to be a millionaire in dollars. They reached and said, I won't pay you a dime. That means your lesson just started. That's what I meant. Your lesson just started. So for the person that wants to take life one step at a time, it's a good one because life is very funny and not everyone has that opportunity.
As the second person.
Yes.
To just.
So both ways will work. There's never a one way fits all, right? So we must be open to ideas. But and it's possible. I resumed 2025 angry. Me as a person. I woke up in short before 2025 at the close of last year. I had to do a personal retreat. Like, what am I doing wrong? I needed to go back to the drawing board, and I did just that, right? And if I even do sales myself, the commission I said I earned on that sale is the first time I'll be earning that much in a single transaction. I may not be able to say this is what accounted for this, but I know that I woke up with so much anger to do better this year, right? And that's the way I will advise both persons, party A and party B. You are the one that will decide. You're the one that will decide that I'm done. I want to be better for myself. This is the level I want to be. When you make that decision in your heart of hearts, you'll be manifesting naturally. Everything that you'll be doing, you just find yourself not wasting so much time chit-chatting, gisting, idling away. You will not find out that 24 hours is not even enough because now you have so much books to read. You have to meet with person A. They've given you an appointment for 6 a.m. You have to wake up so early by 4 to catch up and all. Your life begins to take a new turn when you make that decision that okay. Enough of 100,000 naira monthly, enough of 200,000 naira monthly. It's time to be different. So everything rests in the individual's power, right? You are the one that has the right to do what you want to do differently. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. You spoke to me. You touched me.
I'm talking to my ladies.
Yeah, well,
my girls, my girly girls.
Men out
but
there.
Then the men, if you want this, you can have it too.
You touch me. And in case you're out there and you maybe wonder why the $1 million goal, the $1 million is like a topic. I think $1 million is good enough to be comfortable.
Yeah.
In Lagos.
That's 100 and how much in Naira?
Yeah.
Like 170 what?
1.7 billion naira.
Yeah,
it's huge. Yeah. So to hit that, yes, you definitely be confident. Especially as a guy, you don't really need much in life as a guy. $1 million, a G63, a Porsche 911.
Are you savvy?
Yes, Porsche 911, and then maybe like one GLE. Why not? If not, you would be comfortable. So $1 million. That is why we're actually
talking about boy.
That's why we're talking about $1 million. But if for baby girl lifestyle, $1 million is enough money to be comfortable.
More than enough. Let's be real.
More than enough.
Yeah. $1 million.
We're expanding.
Not $1 million naira.
A billionaire.
Not $1 billion naira.
That much one house is in.
Not $1 billion naira. $1 million. That's a lot of money. Let's not water it down. It's a lot of money.
Well, the houses are selling for $1 million. One house. And we have people in Lagos staying in those kind of houses. So that's why when you said something, there was something I picked, and it was like the only difference between you and Dangote right now is he knows something that you don't know. And then he executed on it.
Yeah. I'm getting a babasha.
Well, he knows something that you don't. That's just literally the primary thing. He just knows something that you don't. So it now falls back again, information. It now falls back again to the thing you said from the onset when you now said preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah.
He was prepared. He knew something. Yeah, and I mean, like his father passed it down something, so he knew, he was informed, right? He knew how to do business because of his experience from his father and all. You understand? So the only difference is information, is knowledge. If you have
Information and then time.
in time,
The earlier you're exposed to some of these things, it accounts for a lot. See how compound interest works. Compound interest with $1 doesn't begin to make sense until the 10th year. Or I think the 10th year. So compound interest with $1 in the following year is about $1.100. Like $1.01.
yeah.
In the second year is about, I don't want to, I don't know, I'm not a mathematician.
Me too.
You know, but there are so many YouTube videos about this. You can watch it.
Just go to YouTube and write what is compound interest.
It doesn't begin to make sense if you have a compound interest of 20 years, it doesn't begin to make sense until the 15th year. And then there's a boom. You're talking about $1, something that started as $1. You're talking about millions in the 15th year, in something that was supposed to last for 20 years. So information is good, but information at an early stage. So you that is 16, 17, listening to this video, right? Having this information now, what it means is that once you're 26, that's 10 years, or 31, that's 15 years, you can retire. You can be planning your retirement.
If you take action on compound interest.
And by compound interest, it's not just relating to money. A lot of times when we see videos on compound interest, it's always money related, dollar. It even starts with $1 so that you see the power in the eventual end, right? It's not just about money. Compound interest is also what you do, the relationships
that you absorb, or
the relationships, the intentional relationships that you begin to develop now. I used to go for conferences when I was younger, and they would say, look at your neighbor, and tell your neighbor that I will be the next president, and we will laugh. It's manifesting now. Our mates are the ones in seats of power. When we're saying it then, we're saying it and we're laughing at you. How you want to take the nearest future? You will say they drink Gary for your papa house, because we knew their reality. They were our friends. We know their story. And we will laugh it off and say, you will not get future as a joke. But years down the line, those friends of ours are the ones in the seat of power, are the ones in captains of industries. So if you did not develop good relationship at a tender age at least with your circle of friends first, what it means is that when you want to begin to tap into that resource in the years to come, you have lost it because you did not build that relationship. Now, I also like to build relationship with people that are higher than me. And those kind of relationships that you must build must be intentional. You cannot go to someone that knows so much than you, has so much than you, and you're going there to drink tea only.
And just
Baba, lager bread at the corn chop. That cannot be the only reason why you will go to someone that is, by virtue of every human standard calculation of good, way better than you, and then you go there and eat at their table and go back empty-handed. Kai, don't do it. So nurturing those relationships, if not for them, for their children, because those ones have already built inheritance for their children, right? So let's say those people are no more. Their children will remember the uncle that used to come around. Their children will remember the uncle that used to, that uncle that is a very good friend of my father. So when those children take the position of their parents as captains of the industries that their parents left for them, they're like, uncle, welcome. Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, I have a project. I think you can handle it. It begins to. So compound interest is not just finance related. That's just where I'm dwelling on. It's also information. Books. When I finished university, in short, what I used to tell, or what I don't think I ever said it, but my friends would say that Even signposts are no they read. That's how we were done with reading. Even the one that says go left, direction on the road, they said they were not reading. And it sounded interesting. Some of these jokes, we make it, and a lot of people may even stop reading. But that's even the time to open your mind. I was listening to one of the Oyedepo children. I don't know who now.
Is it Isaac Oyedepo?
I don't know.
Or Bishop?
I don't know. In the last conference, the December Ever-Winning Wisdom.
Ever-Winning Wisdom.
Yes, and the person
Bishop
said,
Jr.
I don't know.
Is he always on suits?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I know what the person said, and that's what I held on to.
Okay.
When you say you're a professional as a doctor, what it means is that you don't know anything aside from doctor. That means your wisdom is limited only to the area of medicine and science. That means you cannot perform in the architectural field. That means you cannot perform in the tech field. That means you cannot perform any other place than the hospital. That means you have a limited wisdom. So when you see people, masters in professional, in doctor, Mr. Architect, no, it's a good thing. We clap for them. But he already announces to the world that this is the only place I have information.
So we tag you as that person. That's
the world is bigger than science. There's arts and culture. There's so many things. And that's what you can do in your early stage. Expose yourself to all of this information. All of this information. You can be captain of industry or if you start early. If you have plugged yourself in that line of, okay, I want to know about, then also we will laugh at Ibadan people. Due respect my Ibadan people. But we'll look at them and say, Ibadan people are, you should have an Ibadan friend, Auntie Ruka. If she can watch this video, I'll be so glad.
Auntie Ruka.
She will say, I'll call her Jack of all trades and master of all.
Of all.
Yes, that's how good
she was. She is.
Yeah, it's a long time I reached out to her. I should reach out to her. I love you, ma.
We'll call you.
She was good. No, she was good in everything that I saw her do. She did well. She was the first person I ever used that phrase on. Jack of all and master of all. She may not have been perfect, but she was good. She knew everything very well. And that's the stage we're getting to, right? It's good that you choose a field, you learn so much about it. But as a young person, expose yourself to so many information. It will be good. It will be good.
Amazing. And if you're getting a lot of immense value right now, I want you to put it on the chat that I am actually getting a lot of value. Like, subscribe. It's very, very needed.
Yeah.
All right. So there was something I picked. There's a lot of things I'm picking now. I have to even watch this video again. So it's amazing. There's in the area of your finances, right? I want the viewer to know how they can actually make their first, or they can be on the road to making their first $1 million from now to December. Your field, how you want to make it, and then you break it down. Because if you don't know, she's a people's person. So I want you to explain how you want to actually get, and you're already doing it already. I mean, congratulations on your $1,000. How you plan to actually get there to that $1 million before the year runs out.
Okay.
Step by step structure.
I work with P1 Royal, real estate organization, an esteemed one at that.
Do you want to do a quick ad? Sharp. In under 30 seconds. Let's go.
P1 Royal is a real estate organization that values people. We take our business seriously. We are a responsible, trustworthy real estate organization that sells properties, land, and other types of real estate services to clients, But we partner with realtors, and one of our vision is to actually help realtors sell better. So, but we partner with realtors to make sales, right? So the next thing that I'll be saying is for the realtors, right? How to make, or the road to making your first $1 million. The session we had was very impactful. I think you can get the link on the channel, on this very channel, where this will be posted, right? The session was posted. You listen to captains of industries, our ambassador, two-time ambassador, an affiliate director, and also our very own Olaboye here, host/content creator, giving us tips on that. So I'll first refer you to that video, then I'll share what I can share here so that we could wrap up the session.
So tell the viewers where you have lands.
Okay. We're in Abuja. We're in Lagos. And we are in Asaba. Umuahia, Port Harcourt, Uyo, Enugu, Warri, Owerri, Ibadan, Ikorodu, Lagos mainland, Ketu, and several other.
That's still Lagos.
Lagos mainland. Right, we're in Oba, fantastic locations.
Anambra,
yes.
Right. Amazing.
Okay, so but road to $1 million. How is it possible? Let's not lie. Let's not
hold on, please. So if you want to get your lands, right, if you're looking to actually get a serene environment, your own land, make sure you reach out to P1 Royale.
Yeah.
Down on the link, you get a precise link that connects you with either me, yours truly, or if you want connections to the HR, it's also possible. All you need to do is to comment, and then we'll reach out to us. So get your land. It's very, very important.
Get your property.
Get your properties.
Land or house.
And you know where to get it from.
P1 Royale.
Amazing.
With P1 Royale, your royalty is
assured.
Yeah. Okay. So road to $1 million.
How you will get there?
Yeah. So it's called road.
No.
Tanagba. Pathway. Earlier I said I have not made $1 million before.
But she's made money, please. She has made money.
I've tried my best. I've tried my best.
No one ever can find you.
I've tried my best, and this is
to God be the glory.
Part of my secrets.
Yeah.
This is part of my secrets that I intend to run with for 2025. You must have the right product, right? So look at what I said. My post-training after that day, I made my first $1,000. And that's the way I decided to see it.
Yeah.
It came in Naira.
Mindset.
But I decided to ration it
calculate
in dollars.
In dollars, exactly.
And that's the way I intend to work.
Every dollar counts.
Yeah, every dollar counts. Right. So to make your first $1,000, that means you have to sell the product worth almost
$10,000.
Yeah, $10,000 in dollars, but in Naira, you have to sell the product worth at least 17 million Naira to any commission of 10%. 17 million Naira, because dollar is about 1,700 as of this video. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know what if it will change, right? So, product of 17 million, you can only get in real estate. Okay, no, I take that back. I take it back.
There are many other businesses.
There are many other ways you can earn your first $1,000. Your first $1,000.
$1,000,
I'm correct, right? But real estate is...
That's where you're plugged in.
Yes, that's where I'm plugged in. And that's one of the easiest ways where someone without background knowledge can also come on board. Right? So you're not a realtor. When you think of real estate, you think 1,000 billion, like my brother said, houses of $1 billion and all of that. Yeah, this, that. But 17 million is the first sale you need to make. And you can make that by 10 plots. Right? You can make that with 10 clients. I would like to use the illustration that one of the speakers used.
You can make it with one client too.
Yeah, there's a property selling for 28 million Naira. And because you know the pocket of your clients can only pay an installment of 5 million monthly, and this payment can be spread for, say, 6 months. And then you have 10 clients or 20 clients that can pay installment of 5 million monthly. That's a total of how much?
Well, if it's 5 million and 20 clients, so in 10 that would be 50 million, so 20 that would be
100 million with 20 clients. I don't know if my people are following. If you're following, please, I'd like a comment on this part, right? Yes. So when you do that calculation, 20 clients, 5 million monthly. Remember, the cost of the land is 28 million. So they will pay 28 million about 7 times. No, about 6 times. 6 times to give you about 30.
Yes.
Yeah, so they pay 5 million about 6 times
yeah,
to complete the payment for the land. And then if 20 people are doing that monthly, you're having 100 million naira in sales. 10% of that is how much?
10% of 100 million.
It's 10 million naira. Yeah. 10 million naira in dollars is how much? And interestingly, the commission on that estate is 15%.
Clap hand.
So instead of 10 million naira, we're talking about 15 million naira in commission. 15 million and 70 million is not so much.
Yes.
So 15, let's just make it 70 million naira in commission, just for the sake of example. 70 million naira in commission is how many dollars?
$10,000.
Road to 1 billion. Right? 20 people can give you that. So you are earning, what do you call it now? $10,000 monthly. Consistently for 6 months. Because those clients will keep paying every month on 20 clients. At the end of 6 months, you have $60,000 in your pocket. So when you see it that way, you already know that you are a step closer to your dream. Right.
But that's just an example on the property of 28 billion.
Yes, the example is not just even on property, it's on people. To have 20 people pay 5 million monthly, will you go and steal it from their house?
No, of course not.
You're not going to steal it from their house.
So how do we connect to these people?
To have 20 people paying that amount monthly is your game changer. Right? All you need is that 20 people, if you ask me. How do you get to those 20 people? That's the question. And that's where I come in. That's my
specialty.
That's my school. That's what I intend to do.
People management.
Now,
relationship management.
One of my mentors will also say, I'm big on mentors, right? I'm mentors that have gotten it right. No, follow who no road. Right, and the person will say that, as others say, I'm a doctor, I'm a barrister, I'm an architect. You can also say, I'm a people person. In short, this will be the language I will speak for a very long time.
I'm a relationship manager.
I'm a people person. I do relationships for a living. And you will not be wrong. You will not be wrong. Because being in the right circle of people, being in the right circle, that means it's not just one person now. You're in a circle. Circle could involve 3-4 persons, right? And you're in that circle of millionaires, and you're not a millionaire. What it means is that you are the next millionaire in that circle. And then you have these people that patronize your business.
Find it in the book of Proverbs.
That patronize your business. Those people will have people. They will be the ones to speak your language. So what it means is that you need more than 20 persons to earn $1 million. Or you do it this way. You get a higher ticket property.
Product, yeah.
Still with that 20 people.
Like Signature Flower now.
Yeah. You have a property selling in the group.
Congratulations, by the way.
You have to meet the right people, though.
It matters.
The right people, honestly. So when I put out the advert for that event, I posted it on my LinkedIn. And now there are more than 5 likes. But at the time of the session, there were just 5 likes on that post with over 123 impressions. What it means is that over 123 people saw that post, right?
Yes, only 5
engaged. And the 5 people, aside me, 4. The 4 people that liked that post, I went to each of their profiles. CEO, X and Y industry. 2-time, this other person, the person that eventually came says $2 million US in commission real estate experts.
Yeah. Is it that guy?
Yeah. No. Yeah. The people that liked that post were captains of industry. If I do this by their profile now, because I can only tell from
their profile.
The profile,
We don't know.
And I found it interesting because regularly when I post as an HR professional, it's only my HR professionals that like my post. Only I know them. I know the people that will like it if I post it in an hour. I know the people that will like it if I post it in 2 hours. Because we engage on each other's posts from time to time. But that particular post, no HR person. No, not at least at the time of that 4, 5 likes.
4, 5, yeah. That's
so to the people that liked it, what attracted them, in all honesty, is the $1 billion.
Yes,
the $1 million.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth.
Love attraction.
Right? And
I think that's where the law of attraction comes to place. Yes.
Yeah, law of attraction, a very big, and these people, they're not even in my connection. I don't follow them. The people that liked that post, I've not engaged with them
ever
before. Right. And what's that to tell you? What you put out there will give you the right people. If you post yourself doing, with respect to content creators, I love content creators. From time to time, I try to do my own thing as a content creator.
I'll share video clips of our own thing.
But if all you do is post dancing and all of that, like I said, due respect, it's a craft that I like. Right? My house, I realize how to do those steps.
It's entertaining.
And you now want to make your $1 million or your first $1,000 or your first $10,000, and then you now post a product of $606,000 that you sell.
$616,000
that you sell. The likelihood of somebody engaging with that is slim.
Because you're not in the caliber of people that can afford.
You may be in the caliber of people, right? That's why I'm not discrediting the art of content creation in terms of always dancing and always cracking jokes. It's a fantastic craft, right? I wish I was a comedian, because you would just stand, say 1 or 2 things, and everybody doing kick.
And they pay you.
And they will pay. So it's a fantastic craft, and I respect people that do it, right? But because you have not built a brand around that product or positioned yourself
as somebody valuable in
that capacity, right? You may not be able to attract clients for that product.
Truth be told, we won't even take you serious.
Yeah, I don't know. I may take you serious. There's always the 1% out of these rules.
True.
So please.
True.
Right.
Changing my mindset on the way you think.
Right. So increase the product, high value products, and you still work with the number of persons, right? High quality people. And then you find yourself making this. So I'm just going to work my own answer to my own road, to my own honor. Is the right people.
Matters.
Because I'm already in the industry. I know the product.
Yeah.
So it's not hard for me to navigate the waters of the product. If I now have the right contacts, I'm hearing people when they make phone call, you don't transfer the $100,000. I'm in that contact of people that are making those kind of conversations. I'm waiting till they are done. Hello, sir. My name is. Nice to meet you. I may not even sell. I will not even sell. Interestingly, the person that gave me this sale, right, is someone I've known for 7 years, 8 years. I also met him on LinkedIn.
Okay.
I met him on LinkedIn. I'm a professional. That's why I'm always on LinkedIn. I tried Facebook. I tried Twitter. I tried OLX. I tried GG. It worked.
Okay.
It did work. OLX worked. A lot of people in my team, I met them through OLX.
Okay.
I cannot explain the story in this session.
Watch out for another video.
Yes, I have a lot of people saved on my phone as GG, GG, GG. I have a lot of people saved as Tolet. I don't know if you remember a platform that Tolet, you know, because that's how I met them. OLX. I have them until they became in my team and I received their name. You know, when I started, I tried many platforms, you know, because I was testing all what there was time. I was hungry. I tried so many things. I put my hands in so many things. Legit. Put my hands in so many things. I met so many people that I don't think I would have met on a regular day. And these are the people that I would say they're my business partners right now, friends, you know, doing their thing. But from time to time, they call, Chemi, I have this client for this product. In short, before this sale, all the monies I have earned by virtue of meeting these people, you know, the indirect commission system and all, meeting these people, all the monies I have earned were by virtue of that, you know. I couldn't do it. Then I would not even say I was I'm not even still a sales professional, right? I'm on my way to the sales, blah, 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 until we get there. But how I intend to do it is, since I already have the product in my corner, just to be in the right circle of people. And then have God, because God is the one that will push it. I will always say it. You can have Dangote's number on your phone, and Dangote will not know you or patronize your business or bless you, you know. So it's not even enough to know these people. God will need to orchestrate something to make it possible. So the God factor is always very important too. You must always recognize the spiritual backings of some of these deals. If God is going to place $1 million in your hand, you must have shown capacity to deliver.
Yeah.
To first of all handle.
And you have handled.
Like a preacher once said, the reason why Nigeria is where it is today is because greed. I want to define greed. Greed is money you don't need. That's why our politicians are taking money of $500 billion. Till today, we are still reaping money that who stole it? Which government? Abacha? Is it Abacha?
Yeah.
But we are still recovering. You don't die. How many years now? And we are still recovering. Looted funds. That's greed. Money that you don't need. So, but if you need $1 million, that means you must show capacity to handle
$1 million.
What will you do with it when it comes? Don't be like Olaboye, you go and buy G unit. I will take all. But if that's the level that you want, please, by all means, you made it. You worked for it. You can have it.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Right.
Amazing. If I'm getting a lot of immense value, and to me, honestly, I just feel if people know you, they like you, they trust you. But the R there is they respect you and they can recommend you. Right? Getting to $1 million is possible.
It's very possible. That's why I said in the beginning, easy, no. Possible, yes.
Exactly.
Easy, no. Possible, yes. But if you still get to a stage in your life where easy, yes. Because the likes of our president, Mama Global.
Come on.
What are we saying?
Come on. How much is
a phone call away? $1 million is a phone call away.
Actually.
Right? So it will get to a level in your life where
She just how many years?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Amazing. All right, so let's shock the audience more. I heard that you met your husband in this industry.
You're going to cut this part from the video.
No, let's talk about
You are going to cut this part away from the video. Don't include my relationship.
I should not include your relationship.
No.
Really. To still come out. No, we won't talk
You are going,
precisely.
if I listen to this video and I see this part, you will not upload it.
Are you serious? Come on, Aisha. Come on. Come on. I'm just, the question is very simple.
Nah.
Do you think in this industry it's possible
Nah.
to find love?
Nah.
They want to know.
I'm not a love
It's
expert.
possible to find your
I'm not a love expert, so no comment.
No comment.
No.
Okay, then no comment. Thank you, HR. God bless you. You've been value on top of value on value and value on value. I really thank you so much for the time. I really do appreciate everything you've said today. So, what is one parting advice for randomly anybody?
I said it already.
that takes it? Yeah.
Prepare yourself. The battle that you want to fight must be prepared in a time of peace. It's not when there's battle that you'll be quoting scripture that you did not know. You must have been ready in the time of peace. What it means is that when the opportunity presents itself, if you had not been ready, you can't win. You can't fly, you can't soar, you can't scale. Right? So in this your waiting time when you are trusting God, you're like,
relaxed,
God,
comfortable.
what do I really need to do? You know, where do I need to be at my next level and all of that? You're just confused. You don't need to be confused. You can start with a book. Any book. Any book. I just recommended one. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Interestingly, Rich Dad Poor Dad, I bought it in July. I bought it sometime. In short, what I mean is, it stayed 6 months in my bag before light came. I read books. In short, part of my 2 years ago plan, 2023 now, is to start opening myself to books. You know, I was very up and down about it. You know, but last year, my church where I worship, they came and said every month we'll be doing book review. I said, okay, this church, me and this church, the vision is aligning. You know, so the church will recommend a book, and I will choose a book. Right, and I was doing that for 2024. You know, but when, as like I said, in my last days of 2024, I got more angry. I'm like, this is not where I want to be. And when I spoke to my brother, my elder brother, now I've mentioned how many members of my family now. A lot. My family is so important to me. When I spoke to my elder brother, he said more books. More books about life, not even about finance or about
Not a particular
sales
niche.
or something. Just said read books about life. The answers you need are in the pages of the book. So whether you're confused at all, then I would like to add, because if you're going to meet people, you must meet them somewhere. Go for conferences. Free conferences. Go to Event Tribe. There are conferences there. Plenty events. Choose one. One per weekend. When you see Vusi Tembakwaye talk, or you see Jane Owumere speak, or you listen to likes of Governor Sanwo-Olu, or likes of Apostle Sen, when you listen to great people speak, you know, what's this, Ibukura Woshika, the first time I heard her speak, there was a shift. So you are ready, you are listening. The two together, you're already on your journey of your of reaping. In short, sometimes what you did not sow. Right. So that's this. Should I summarize it again? I think I've said it all.
I think you summarized it.
Preparation, opportunity,
Yes.
being in the right room of people. So that means you need to go for events, conferences, and then also the God factor. You have to put him first. You have to put him first.
Amazing. So, if you've not learned, have learned. First is know the product, right? Second is people, not just any kind of people, but the right people. and then the God factor.
Yeah.
Right? All key, all very, very, very important. HR, one more thing, please. If I go to conferences and I see somebody of caliber, how do I approach the person?
That should not be your target.
Okay.
That should not be your target, especially as a young person. Go there because you want to learn. Go there because you want to learn. Like you are supposed to be in your learning stage. You know, but part of my
How about for people that want to network?
Yeah. So you need to also practice something I call elevator pitch. It's not, I didn't call it. I also learned it.
Elevator pitch.
Yeah, elevator pitch is that short 10 second statement that you say to someone and they look back and say,
who are you?
Yeah, who are you? What did you say you do again? That elevator pitch is what opens doors for you, gives you access to people. Exactly. So, not that when you meet them, you want to take selfie. But
no, come on.
For $1 billion goal target, you don't need selfies.
You need contact.
You need elevator pitch. Right?
Yeah.
So, read more on elevator pitch. Please, these things are everywhere.
Elevator pitch, communication skills.
GBT, YouTube, and all of that. They will give you answers, especially in the industry that you are in. You know? And I'm just grateful for the people around me. They are the ones that have pushed me to where I am. And I know where I'm going.
Amazing.
I hope I can do this video sometime in the future and tell you how the progress I've made, because I'm not stopping.
Amazing.
I'm not stopping.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. So that you've read it, whether you are in the social media aspect, maybe you're a content creator, or you're a YouTuber, you clean hair for a living, or you do maybe you're an HR too as well, or you're into real estate like us, you know. Real estate people in the stand.
Yeah, so speaking on real estate, I'm so sorry, my host.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
anybody can come on board.
Yeah.
I joined post NYSC. Nada. I knew nothing.
Wait. Let me do it the right way. HR, what's your story?
I joined post NYSC. I didn't know anything about real estate, right? And in coming on board, I made my first sale 3 months. Some people made theirs a year. Some people in 2 weeks.
Some people made it instant.
Some people, yes, I've heard a story like that. One of the managing directors said, "Yeah, I don't know. It's just amazing, right?" But me as a novice, I think about 8 years ago now is when it was that 8 years ago I met this client that did business with me. Because I was a hunter. I was scavenging. I was on TikTok, not TikTok then, Twitter. I was on LinkedIn. I was always sending emails. I was always doing, "Hello, I'm Ojochemi, and I'm a real estate professional, and I have this product. I will list all my products by mail."
8 years of experience, guys. 8 years.
They will reply and say, "I have land."
How do you handle rejections?
How do I handle rejections? This interview is continuing.
I'm sorry.
Well, when I started, I used to feel bad. I used to go back to who invited me, my mentor then, still my mentor. I'm like, the person said he doesn't want, and then you have to keep trying. After she gave me 3 months, she was the one that gave me 3 months and said, if within 3 months you don't make it, I give you permission to leave. I give you permission to go and do what you want to do. That's how confident she was in the business. And that's how confident I am. And that's the confidence I'm teaching you now. That's the confidence I'm telling you. Come on board. I will train you. I will mentor you. Right? And I will give you 3 months.
Amazing. 90 days.
3 months with consistent mentorship. And I put it to you that you may not be able to make your first $1 million in 3 months, or your first $100,000 in 3 months, or your first 10,000 in 3 months, or your first 1,000. But then something good will come out of your first 3 months. You just need to be teachable, learnable, and be open to mentorship.
Amazing. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, it's a pleasure anytime. It's a pleasure. I'm so happy to do this.
One more question though.
No way.
What's your dream?
My dream. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. Is it Martin Luther King?
I think so.
Martin Luther King, I have a dream.
What's your dream?
Invite me for another podcast. I will tell you my dream.
All right. So if you want to know more about this business, if you want to know more about this business, though, that is P1 Royale,
and the real estate industry
it's a real estate industry. All you just need to do is to comment below. We would reach out.
The office address is going to be showing on the
screen below, and we have trainings on
Mondays and Wednesdays.
By
10 a.m.
What do we do on Mondays?
Digital marketing, where we explore the social media field or the media field or the social space, right? Or the digital space now, because there's a grand word on how you can leverage putting your products out there, right?
And I am a media guy.
Yeah, that's our go-to person.
Yeah, and then what do we do on Wednesday?
And Wednesdays, where we open your eyes to the opportunity, the boundless opportunity in the business.
Amazing. So all you need to do is to contact P1 Royale by either coming to our office directly or just drop a comment to send you a number, and then obviously we'll reach out to you. It's that easy. So we invite you for another podcast, HR. Please give her a round of applause, by the way. As we sign out today, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Make sure you like, subscribe,
and
comment, share, follow. Tell your family members about this podcast and every single thing. We love you all. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Signing out.
Bye. For now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.